get stupefied. And I've been waiting my whole life for just one rock, and all I needed was just one rock.
What's up YouTube, this is DevinSight123 and I'm bringing you my new deck that I'm currently using in the metagame. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I have one Majestic Mech Goryu. It's a light fairy type, 2900 attack, 1800 defense, and you can normal summon it by tributing one monster and attack your opponent, and it does battle damage to a defense position monster, but on the end phase it's destroyed. So yeah, it's pretty decent. One Guardian Angel Joan, attack a monster and you gain life points equal to their attack. She's a 2800 attack, so she's a beat stick. One Athena, it's a really good card, 2600 attack. Each time a fairy type monster is summoned, inflict 600 damage to your opponent. Once per turn, you can send one fairy type monster you control except Athena to the graveyard to special summon one fairy type monster from your graveyard except Athena. So she's really good. One Cyber Dragon, y'all know what he does, just special summon him if you have no monsters on your side of the field or and your opponent has a monster on the field. One Wolf, Light Sworn Beast, I need one more for the deck, but I'm only running one right now. He's good because this card can not be normal summon or set. When this card is sent from your deck to the graveyard, special summon it. And I'll talk about the combo later for him. Two, the Tricky. He's really good. He's a 2000 attack. Discard a card and you can special summon him. And that's all I can say about him. One Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer. He's an 1800 4-star monster. If he attacks an opponent, it's life point and does life point damage. You can remove 2 cards from your opponent's graveyard. So he's really good. One Breaker the Magical Warrior. I'm glad he came off the ban list. When he gains a spell counter, you can destroy a spell or trap card on the field by removing that spell counter. Or he gains 300 attack with the spell counter, so he's really good. One Mystic Tomato. She's attacked and destroyed and sent to the graveyard. Special summon a dark type monster. Bring it to the field. Alright, some of the main cards in the deck. 3 Gilosauruses. Special summon him. And yeah, that's it. He's a special summon card. It's 1400 attack. Three Krebons. If y'all can see that. He's really good. He's pretty much the best tuner right now. Pay 800 life points to negate an attack. And yeah, that's all I can say about him. He's changed the metagame. One Sangan. It's a search out and mill through your deck to get a monster with 1500 attack or less. And the last monster, Marshmallow, for stall. If it's face down and hit, your opponent takes 1000 life points and it's just a wall. Alright, this is why I'm running the big fairies. Valhalla Hall of the Fallens. I'm running 2 of them. You can special summon a fairy type monster from your hand. So that's basically why I'm using Majestic Mech Goryu and all the big fairies. I'm running that too. 2 Book of Moons. Really good. If your opponent has a monster and he's attacking, just flip it face down. If you don't want to take any damage, or if you just want to destroy it. Running that too. 2 Instant Fusions. Pay 1000 life points to special summon a level 5 fusion monster from your extra deck. I'll talk about that later. 2 Soul Takers. Destroy a monster and your opponent gains 1000 life points. It's pretty self-explanatory. 1 Smashing Ground. Y'all know what it does. It destroys a monster with the highest defense And Fisher, it destroys the opponent with the lowest defense. So yeah. Monster Reborn, just bring back a monster from either player's graveyard. Alright, Foolish Burial, I'm only running one because Wolf, the Lightsworn Beast, I'm just using it to get him special summoned to the field. I need one more though, as well as another Wolf. Mystical Space Typhoon, y'all know what it does, it destroys spells or traps on the field. Same with Heavy Storm, I mean, y'all know what it does, it's a staple. Brain Control, pay 800 life points to gain control of one of your opponent's monsters that's face up on the field. Swords of Revealing Light for stall, 3 turns. Now we're going on to traps. 2 Solemn Judgments. Nobody's going to stop a Solemn Judgment unless they really need to with another Solemn. So yeah, it negates everything. Y'all know what it does. Compulsory Evacuation Device. Flip this and send a monster back to your opponent's hand. It's really good against Stardust Dragon. Trap Dust Shoot. If your opponent has 4 or more cards in his hand, just flip this over and send 1 card from his hand back to the deck. And last card, Torrential Tribute. Just flip it if you don't want any monsters on the field. It's that simple. Alright, next we move on to the extra deck. Stardust Dragon, really good. He's like a Solemn Judgment, only better because he comes back and you don't have to pay any life points to use his effect. 2500 tuner, or synchro, excuse me. 1 Black Rose Dragon, just blow up the field if you want to when it's summoned. Yeah, or if you have a plant type monster in your graveyard, you can remove it to have your opponent's monster be at 0 attack and an attack position. So yeah, it's really good. 2 Gaia Knights, Force of the Earth, easy summoning. I mean, 2600 tune synchro is just really easy to get out on the field and get a beat stick. And this is why I am running Instant Fusion. 2 Ojama Knights, really good because your opponent loses 2 monster spaces when it's summoned, and it just stays like that for the rest of the duel, so it's really good. And last we have our side deck, Mad Reloader. If it's on the field and it's destroyed, you can draw 2 cards and send 2 cards from your hand to the graveyard. Grand Mole, y'all know what it does, bounce back. Snipe Hunter, just ditch a card in your hand and just roll a dice and hope you get lucky to destroy a card. 1 Cold Wave, y'all know what it does. Battle Tuned, Scapegoat, 2 enemy controllers, Tragedy, Compulsory Evacuation Device, 2 Bottomless Trap Holes, and last but not least, 3 Threatening Roars. So that's it, YouTube. That's the deck I'm currently using, and that's all I can say. I'll have a new wants list later. Peace.
Come on!